Hello, this is George Senda, the official, the real, the authentic, the original, the one, the only, the guy from Pittsburgh. And this is Pittsburgh Unboxing. I was very sick this weekend because it was 89 degrees. There's a huge lawn underneath my apartment. I'm allergic to grass, very allergic to all kinds of grasses. I was coughing up stuff and literally vomiting for 17 hours. I had a horrible fever. My right eye felt like someone stuck a red hot poker in it. The picture you see is the beautiful Penelope cat, top cat's Penelope, Kim's, and it must be nice to have a cat who is so rich she has her own opulent bedroom and her own opulent giant kitty bed. She's very cute. All right, Kathy's on her way. There are two items here. We're going to be cleaning this area up today when she shows up. If I have the strength to do it, I would like to move the clothing rack back to where it used to live by the door. We're going to at least clear this whole area off and hang stuff up if I don't move the clothing rack. It'll be a little hard to get in there, but I'm still very, very weak. I was really sick. I had a bad fever too, so whenever, and semi lost my medication. And by the way, my coffee maker continues to make the absolute worst coffee in the world. Don't buy a Black & Decker coffee maker. It is so strong it would take the paint off your deck. It should be official Navy coffee without creamer or sugar or Splenda. All right, the channel numbers continue to go up. 1,461,484 views, 18,001 subscribers. So here's what came from me today. Kathy has two other items that are coming, one from Amazon, one from eBay, and I have something that won't come till next week, but thank God I lost my ALLERGY. This around, you can see how wonderfully crushed it is. I got a $10 refund on that stupid magnifier where the metal piece, $10.63 refund, metal piece, the minute you opened up to put the battery in, the metal piece hopped out of the thing, fell on the floor, took forever to find it, and you cannot put it back in because they didn't secure it enough. Whatever glue they had for it didn't work. By the way, speaking of drugs, President Trump's having a big speech right now where he gave an example. A guy got Ozempic, or I probably got the name wrong, but the weight loss drug in the United States, it was $1,800 for one shot, and in Europe it was $80. So he said, Mr. President, what the hell is going on with this? I'm in London, it's $80, it doesn't work. The guy's very overweight, but very, very rich. And so Trump has said, we're going to lower prices to what it costs in other countries, like New Zealand, Australia, where in the United States, an asthma pill, and I have asthma, which is another major issue. If it weren't for the machine behind me, I wouldn't be here right now, because that helps me breathe. They gave me some new stuff to put up my nose that helped a little. So this is what I got today. I don't know how I lost the ALLERGY, but it's in here. I took a pill. I remember that when I fed Tiny One when I was coming home Friday night. I bought 5 Powerball tickets, so wish me luck. But I came home and I went to look for the bottle and I can't find it. And eventually when I have money, my ice maker died, so I have to buy a new ice maker, but I'm going to buy a new coffee maker because the coffee is... Kathy had a cup of coffee. She said, my God, this is strong. I said, I know, it's terrible. So I bought the thing at Target. It was all like Kathy bought it for me, actually. It was all I could afford. But it makes horrible coffee. So don't ever buy a Black & Decker coffee maker. I'm taking the ALLERGY now. And I could not sleep much at all over the weekend because I was coughing up stuff for hours and vomiting. And it's very graphic, I'm sorry, but oh God, it was horrible. Mama Cat just came in and went out again. She loves to go out. She loves to sit in the door. That's another reason why with 89-degree temperatures, the grass starts percolating pollen, and there's a huge lawn underneath my apartment, and I just start dying. And normally, we went to Target. By the time I get to the bus and get on the bus, I'm fine, but the air conditioning on the bus made me cough. Target didn't have the air conditioning on. The way back, no air conditioning, but I was in bad shape. From 4 o'clock in the afternoon till 7 o'clock in the morning, I was very, very sick. And I had something in the middle of my head. I had a fever, and something just felt like it was stabbing me right there. So I drink the rest of this terrible coffee. I have all the coffee I need, but no coffee maker. It'll make, oh my God, decent coffee. I think I've got Don Francisco canned coffee in there. I like their bag coffee, but the canned coffee is cheap. Maybe that's why. So President Trump's going to reduce drug prices. That'd be great. Although he thinks prices are coming down, they're not coming down in California. Kathy and I, she loves the ginger sesame salad at Nordstrom. It's $20. I had a sandwich, which was not great. Make sandwiches great again, Mr. President. And it was $20. And there's a place in Pleasant Hill called Royal Burger. And only the rich can afford Royal Burger because they have a hamburger there. I just saw it in Martinez community post. $28 for a hamburger. Now I have my hamburgers in the freezer. $15.99, I think it's for 8 or 10. Package of buns is $2. Get the ketchup, relish, and mustard pack for Heinz for $6. So figure out, let's see, $2 a burger patty. I usually make 2 burgers. That's $4. So you figure 8 buns in the package. That's 50 cents a bun. So that's $4.50. And the ketchup, mustard. Also, I go get packets when I go to Jack in the Box of ketchup and mustard. And sometimes Sweet Baby Ray's when it's on sale for $2.50. Like to put barbecue sauce in my hamburgers. Probably weird, but I like the taste of it. Well, let's say $5 a burger, and certainly cheaper than $28. And my chili burger at Nations, which I used to love before the pandemic, was $3.95. Now it's $12.95 for the chili burger. No fries. So, all right, let's go to wherever this is going to show up. I don't know. I am not at any means fully awake because I'm still coughing up stuff. I apologize. I am hoping not. It's fully awake. Hoping the Allegro will do some good. Hello, Shinji. Can't read that. Ikari, hello, Peyton. Kathy is fine as far as I know. I talked to her about a half an hour ago. She's going to come over. We're going to move all the stuff off the chair under the bed, hang everything up, put stuff in boxes. If I have the strength, I'll have to take everything off the clothing rack, move the empty, it has no wheels, which is absolutely stupid. Move the Halloween picture up toward the ceiling, and then put the clothing rack behind the door where it used to live. Move the chair outside for the moment. Get Gooby. Imagine doing that for 17 hours. I apologize. Kitten Cat continues to be the stealth kitty, the #1 stealth kitty in America. She came out the other night, meow. No, that was not a meow for cat food. There was not a meow for I love you person. It was a meow for sip the cat box. So I went back there and told her I am too sick, and I don't think either cat knows the word sick yet. Floppy did, Fuzzy did, little girl did. I miss them dearly. I love my babies. And Mama Cat doesn't understand the word go kitchen. The words go kitchen, which is food. Go eat, Mama Cat. Now she's now allowing me full pets. Oh my God. In the kitchen. But when I go by her to go feed Kitten Cat, she runs out of the kitchen. When I go back by her to go back to the bed, she runs out of the bed, out of the hallway, out the door. But at least she's letting me pet her, but she has not come to me. When Fluffy was alive, she slept in a bed with Fluffy. She adored Fluffy. So, I don't know what to, but she is doing one thing that she wasn't doing for weeks and weeks. She was terrified of the door being closed. And now she has stayed in here. Excuse me. All day, all night, under the, I don't know where she's at. She's under the clothing rack or in front of the cat box, which is in front of the TV. She has learned to use the cat box, but now she sleeps in her own egg. When I go out to feed Tiny One, or I go to the store with Kathy to Costco or Target, which I did the other day, I have to go to the credit union day. So we may not get the clothing rack moved today, but I would like to get all the clothing out of the bedroom and hang it back up on the clothing rack. And she now races out the door to go downstairs. She loves to go downstairs. She likes to go downstairs in the morning, and then she doesn't come back in till like 5 or 6 o'clock in the evening. So, and I've been gasping for air all weekend, so I need to clean the rest of this place up when I have Kathy's help. We're going to go the first of the month. I had to put the bins of laundry back in the bedroom. Kitten Cat is very upset. I think she was sleeping on the pink blanket there. These are 3 bins of laundry that Patty didn't do. She drove around with her van for a year and didn't wash anything. So what I'm going to do is empty those bins out, put them into a Walmart shopping cart. I'm going to get a Walmart shopping cart. I will take it back at some point, although I don't know how. I guess no matter which way you get to Walmart, it's 3 miles uphill eventually, but I will return it. And don't give me any grief about stealing the shopping cart. It's the only way I can get 3 bins of laundry to the laundromat, wash it, bring it back home, put it away, fold it up, and we're going to take the giant 45-gallon storage bin that I found in the street, take it outside, wash it down, line it with garbage bags, and then I have some opened fabric softener sheets, and we're going to start putting bedding in there, blanket sheets, comforters, and that they won't be taking space up in the storage drawer. So, oh God. So, if you wondered why I hadn't been doing any videos this last week, that's why. I've been very, very sick. Excuse me a moment. Oh God, I hate this. Blowing my nose. I hate coughing up stuff. I hate being sick. If you'd told me 50 years ago when I met Kathy around the time and was relatively well, except I fell down the stairs when I was 20 in my apartment building in Los Angeles because the manager was washing the steps. I would wind up in the shape I'm in with 2 broken knees, 3 crushed discs in my spine, bronchitis, asthma, COPD. Multiple times I've torn my rotator cuff. I would have said, "You're crazy. I'm perfectly fine." But I did have a doctor when I fell on my bicycle in 1984. In the middle of the night, I was taking books back to the library on Thanksgiving. And suddenly, one minute I'm on my bicycle, and the next minute I'm lying in the middle of the street. And the first thing I thought of, I've fallen and I can't get up. The second thing was, I hope nobody comes down this street. It's 3 in the morning. Did that because it was cooler in Sacramento in the day than 3 in the morning. Actually, we lived about 10 miles from downtown Sacramento, but effectively Sacramento. I hope nobody runs over me. And after that, I went to the doctor. The older doctor was retiring, so we had a young doctor come in and work with him. He x-rayed my back. He said, "Well, you have nothing's broken, but you have arthritis in your spine. It is going to eventually spread through your entire body." And I was 32 then, so I'm 73 now. So that's no fun either. I don't have anything else to say because I haven't done anything other than try to sleep. I had the electric blanket on until I woke up soaked in sweat. So we're going to move everything like I said. I'll return the magnifying glass when I get over to Whole Foods at the Veranda Shopping Center. It's a pain to get there because the bus only runs once an hour. But then I'll go over and see what's happening at Half Price Books. And I will be paying money on my credit cards next check, and then one credit card I'm behind. They offered me, I got to call them. They said $13 a month payments. I got behind when I fell last year and couldn't do anything because there was too much pain. I fell on my knees and broke my nose. Why is my blanket all wet? Spilled water on it? Anyway. So there's not much else going on. I hope I really want to go back to sleep. I'm going to try after this. But there's an item here. There's an item in here. These are both Kathy items, so she'll be here at some point. And then one item that's coming from me isn't going to arrive till the 19th. It's going by slow boat or something. And there's another item she bought from Nordstrom Rack. And I tell her next time you decide to buy an item from Nordstrom Rack, have it delivered to the damn store, because it's taking forever. So I hope Trump lowers the price of drugs, because some of my drugs have been discontinued because they've gotten my asthma drugs, which really worked over the years, and they've been discontinued because they cost too damn much, and Medicare and Medi-Cal won't cover them. Trump fired the head of the Library of Congress and the head of the Copyright Office, and Elon Musk wants to get rid of all intellectual property laws. I think that's wrong. I think the author of a work, the creator of a work, should have the rights to their work. I'm not talking about big companies like Disney. I'm just talking about the little guy, a guy who writes a book or something, or does a film, or does a video. So I don't know how that's going to work out. But this guy at the Copyright Office apparently wasn't doing what Trump wanted him to do, so he got rid of him. And he was appointed by the head of the Library of Congress. I didn't know the head of the Library of Congress can appoint people to federal positions. I also keep wondering about what happened to the... I thought Trump would be, by now, if he hadn't already, reinstate the Keystone Pipeline. And he thinks prices are going down. $28 hamburgers and $20 sandwiches and salads at Nordstrom are not going down. Kathy loves her... First they called it Chinese chicken salad. Someone objected, said it was racist. Then they called it Asian chicken salad, despite the fact that Asia has been called Asia for years. They said that was racist. Now they call it ginger sesame. I expect someone will object to the word ginger and to the word sesame, and it'll just be called green salad. I had their side salad. It tastes like you're eating grass. Parts of it look like weeds. I've never understood these trendy restaurants. What's wrong with giving me some red leaf lettuce with some vinaigrette, a couple of tomatoes, some croutons? Something normal, not something that looks like it's growing out of somebody's sidewalk. So, also my eyes. I have these eye drops that Kathy got. They're not great. I told her to get me this, and she got the wrong thing. They're supposed to be for dry eye, also dry. Do not mean to complain so much, but that's what's going on with me. Alright, no one in total chat here. I will be getting a check this month, so I'm going to... Coin dealer went... God, that's awful coffee. Coin dealer wants $51, and I can pay my payment on the electric bill. So, okay, I'm going to go, people, because I need to go back to sleep. You have a great day. Stay cool, stay hydrated, stay safe, and watch out for high drug prices. Let's hope those come down, because Americans have been screwed for years. When you pay $40 for a drug, an asthma drug in Australia, and it's $500 here, it's outrageous. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Click the like button. Subscribe to the channel. You can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, where you see content not on the regular channel. And give a prayer that I get better soon, because I feel miserable. See you later. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in the chat. I'll talk to you later. You'll see me when Kathy shows up. Bye-bye for now.